"I think we've met before," my blind date said. I smiled politely. We hadn't. My friend Sebastian had practically dragged me to my apartment to get ready. "Just one date," he'd said for the 100th time that month. "Julia from my book club. She's perfect for you." "You said that about the last one," I reminded him while searching for a clean shirt. "The one who spent 40 minutes ranking her ex-boyfriends by tax bracket. That was different. Julia's actually normal, funny, smart, reads actual books, not just self-help manifestos." Sebastian pulled a blue button down from my closet. "Look, I already told her you'd be there. Don't make me look bad. Why do you care so much about my dating life?" "Because you've been moping for 6 months. You work, you go home, you order takeout. It's depressing." He checked his watch. "Also, I may have bet Rosa from accounting $50 that I could get you on a date before quarter end. You're unbelievable." "I'm helpful. There's a difference." So there I was, sitting across from Julia, who was admittedly beautiful and surprisingly easy to talk to. We'd covered jobs, neighborhoods, the usual first date checklist. She worked in advertising, lived downtown, had a cat named Schrodinger. "I'm serious," she continued, tilting her head. "Something about you is so familiar." "I get that sometimes." Generic face. I flagged the waiter for another beer. "No, it's specific." She studied me while I studied the menu. "Did you grow up around here?" "Military kid. Moved every few years." "Me too." "Air Force." "You?" "Army." I set down the menu. "Lived in about 12 states before high school." "Which bases?" She leaned forward. I listed them off. Fort Stewart, Fort Carson, Fort Riley. She nodded along until I mentioned Fort Jackson. "Wait, Fort Jackson? South Carolina? When?" "Summer of 2009. Only a few months though." Her eyes widened. "Did you go to camp?" "Yeah. My mom thought I needed social." "Oh my God." She covered her mouth. "The canoe." I flinched. "What?" "The canoe that got stuck in the reeds by the dock. 2 kids had to wait 3 hours for rescue because the counselors were at the staff meeting." She was staring at me now. "You had a Superman towel. How could you possibly know that?" "Because I was in that canoe with you." She laughed, but it came out shaky. "You shared your fruit snacks. The good kind, not the healthy ones they gave us." I studied her face. Really studied it. The freckles across her nose. The way she tucked her hair behind her left ear. "Julia? Wait, your name was Julia Kate, but everyone called me Katie back then." She pulled out her phone, scrolling frantically. "I can't believe this. You're Maddie? Matthias? Most people call me Matt now. You made up all those stories while we waited, about the fish underneath being secret agents. You named them. Agent Bubbles, Commander Fins." She found what she was looking for on her phone. "Look, it was a group photo from camp. There in the middle row, a skinny kid with sunburned shoulders standing next to a girl with pigtails. US. You made friendship bracelets," I said suddenly. "For everyone in both cabins. Took you all week. You helped me sort the thread by color." She set down her phone. "You were the only boy who would. Your dad got orders to Germany on the last day of camp. Yours got deployed 2 weeks later." She shook her head. "I looked for you. When we moved back stateside in high school, searched Facebook, everything. But I only knew you as Maddie from Georgia. I looked for Katie from South Carolina." I laughed. "Turns out there are thousands. When did you move here?" 5 years ago for college." "You?" "Same. I graduated 5 years ago." She grabbed my hand across the table. "We've been in the same city for 5 years? Sebastian said you're in his book club. I started it 2 years ago." "Wait, you work with Sebastian? At the firm?" "Yeah. I've been to your office Christmas parties. 3 years running. Advertising does the planning." "You planned our Christmas parties?" "We probably talked." "We must have." She was squeezing my hand now. How did we not recognize each other? "It was 15 years ago. We were 12, 13. Our birthdays were the same week, remember? The counselors made us share a cake, chocolate with vanilla frosting. You gave me your piece because it was bigger." I smiled at her, reliving the memories. "So, what do we do now?" Julia asked, eyes wide and hopeful. "We make up for lost time."